Captain has the helm.
Unfurl, mates! Let's move!
Dark skies and rough seas there!
Shorten sail! Get off the squall! Get the mains free! Loose all! Let's move!
What's our course, Captain?
We're looking for slave ships. Any that work for the Royal African Company.
You don't mean to traffic human cargo now, do you?
No, Jesus, Annie. You know me better than that. We're only after information. Looking to find where the princess docks in her spare time.
The princess. Slave ship.
Aye. Blackbeard told me there's a good chance we'd find the Sage aboard.
Captain! Vane's just sunk a merchant schooner.
Damn! Can't that animal stay the course we agreed to?
Surely we are nearing our goal. Our force patrol these waters closely, Captain.
Douse the gallants and royals!
Mainmast! Bring in the top halyards! Pull! She's spooked, Captain! The slaver ship is running!
I'll get us in close. Fire! We're making the head of sir! Reed! Short north sail!
Loose! Damn that Captain Vin! He's unloading everything he has!
He'll sink it if he's not careful. We'll get closer.
To larboard, sir! Who's up? Eat her sticks!
Throw the mizzen tops!
Crowd on every inch of sail! Ease off the wind! Loose oars! Trim sharp to the wind!
Unfurl aloft! Man your sheet!
Starboard command! Sir! There's loot floating here! Reloading, Captain! Yeah! Ready to fire, sir!
Vin's dead in the water!
I'm taking us close.
Stay aboard, boys! Fast as you are! All clear! Pull away! Chase those bastards down, Kenway. I'll murder the men who stole my ship.
Keep calm, mate. Remember what we're after.
Keep wide of the port, Captain. Those cannons have a long reach.
Fire!
We're ready, sir!
Fire! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! 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 Race! Fire! Fire! Batten yourselves! Fire!
Don't sink that slaver ship, Kenway. There's hundreds of innocent men aboard.
I know. I know.
Incoming fire! Down door for me! All in! Get off the wind! Fire! Mains out! Let's go! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! 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 Incoming fire! Race! Fire! Fire! Tops! Gallants! Royals! Studs! Fire! Fire!
Ready, me cow!
Reef in, all tops!
To score!
Grappling hooks away! Let's to the prize!
Don't sink that slaver ship, Kenway. There's hundreds of innocent men aboard.
I know. I know.
Victoria!
Fire! Round! Brace yourselves! Batten yourselves! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Don't sink that slaver ship, Kenway. There's hundreds of innocent men aboard.
I know. I know.
Fire! 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 Fire!
trying to board that ship, not sink her.
All in the stunsail! Bring them in for a steely kiss!
He's trying to board that ship, not sink her.
She'll take it! Fire!
Don't sink that slaver ship, Kenway. There's hundreds of innocent men.
Reach the hostiles and gallant! Fire! 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 Race! Fire! Brace yourselves! Race! Fire! Fire! Loose all, let's move! Fire! 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 Brace for impact!
Don't sink that slaver ship, Kenway. There's hundreds of innocent men aboard.
I know.
Fire! Give me some speed! Met my anger! Pull them in with a will!
We're going over. Find the captain.
Come at me, Roysters! You scare me, Mac and brains!
Guns and steel answer louder than sticks and spittle vein.
I've more than enough of all that.
Just find the captain.
Knock one of the squads! That's one of our decks! Hit them back! Keep them off our deck!
This captain claims the princess sails out of Kingston every few months.
Right. What's that cost?
You made ash of my sails and rigging, jackanapes. You owe me a share.
Damn it, Vane!
Oh, Charles, what a surly devil you are.
Don't fuck with me, Jack.
Oh, but it's my mandate to fuck with you, Charles. Lads! See, the boys and I had a bit of counsel while you were wasting time with this lot. And, well, they figured I'd be a fitter captain than you reckless dogs.
I'll cut you another cunt, traitor!
This one I figure I might sell for a tenner down in Kingston, but with you two grog blossoms, I can't take any chances.
You regret this day, Rackham.
I regret most of them already. Tie them up! Cast them off.
I'll gut you, Jack Rackham! I'll open you up, I'll tear out your organs, and string your bloody loot with them!
Stop your goddamn howling, Vane! There's no bloody use!
Well, well, the fearsome Edward Kenway speaks, eh? Pray tell us, Captain, how to quit this predicament. And tell us what genius you have for sailing a boat with no sails and no rudder.
Shut your gob!
Keep still now. I'll take these oysters you've ordered.
You mad sap. This island's crawling with food if only you'd care to look for it.
Yeah, I am looking, Louts. Found some just here. Don't come following now. Do you hear me? Don't come looking for me.
Wretched fool.
To the king and a lasting peace. The pasture land, the well-sing sea. Come, let us drink it while we have breath, for there's no drinking after death. Down among the dead, down among the dead men, down. Down, 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 down among the dead. Go dance with the fishermen and their dories, Kenway! This island's mine! Come at me and I'll cap you, bastard! It was your bloody imagination that landed us here, Kenway! I'll be damned if I let that mind make one more decision for me!
Will you not talk to me, Vane? Are you fixed on this madness?
Madness? Nothing mad about a man fighting to survive, is there?
I mean you no harm, you corker. Now let's work this out like gentlemen.
Oh, God, I've got a bleeding headache.
Vane! Face me, man!
I said not to follow!
Jesus, you've lost your head, man!
It's a fair exchange for finding these flintlocks and grenados.
Listen, Vane. We can hunt with those guns.
And I mean to! No escaping me! Some leaves. I'll blow you to hell. Not dead yet. Here. You can't hide, Kenway. You and your bloody fairy stories got us into this mess, Kenway. And I'll be damned if I let you drag me into another.
You keep this up, and I'll have to kill you, Vane!
Bloody try, by all means. I see you coming, Kerr. I see you plain and clear. You and your bloody fairy stories got us into this mess, Kenway. And I'll be damned if I let you drag me into another.
You keep this up, and I'll have to kill you, Vane!
Bloody try, by all means. I see you coming, Kerr. I see you plain and clear. It's either you or me who's leaving this island alive, Welsher. Because I'm not going to sail again in a world cursed by your ugly boat. Bloody right, you'll be all that's left of you, Kenway! No escaping me! Not dead yet! Here! You can't hide, Kenway! I'll blow you, Jack! Not dead yet! Here!
You goddamn fucking knave, Vane!
Nancy boy! You only done half the fucking job.
Fucking hell. Is this my reward for believing the best about men? For thinking that a bilge rat like you could muster up some fucking sense once in a while? Maybe Horn of Gold was right. Maybe the world does need men of ambition to stop the likes of you from mucking it all up.
Or maybe you just don't have the stones to live with no regrets.
Don't save me a spot in hell, Shanka. I ain't coming soon.
Stealing a fishing schooner single-handed. Damn canny, Captain.
As is taking back my brig from this pillock. Once again, I thank you both.
This Billy Huff didn't last 2 months with your ship before he came limping back to Nassau. Took the pardon straight away.
I had to, lads. That Rogers was onto me from the first.
Hold your tongue, Rackham.
So what now? Still chasing your elusive fortune?
Aye, and I'm close. I've heard the Sage is sailing out of Kingston on a ship called the Princess.
Put your ambition to better use, Kenway. Find the Sage with us.
I've no stomach for you and your mystics, Mary. I want a taste of the good life. An easy life.
No one honest has an easy life, Edward. And it's aching for one that causes the most pain. All right, Rackham. Back to retirement.
Captain has the helm. Captain has the helm.
Right down the barrel.
She leaves me open.
What news are they?
This Barjon works for the Royal African Company. Tell him what you told me.
I haven't seen the princess for 8 weeks or more, meaning she may soon be back.
What else?
I thought this buck belonged to the other men who was asking about the princess this morning. So I told him that
What other men?
a haughty sailor in plain rags, and a gent with a scar just here.
Where have they got to?
Staying just round the corner, they said.
I grow tired of chasing these fantasies of yours, Edward. As does the crew.
Hang in there, man. We're getting close.
Help me, damn it!
Nice. Hey, come back! You pity us!
Prepare to bleed.
Interloper! Raise the alarm!
We're the ones that are killing around here.
Hold there!
Hey, stop! Eat food for the dogs! You take the...
Damn my cursed luck! I must flee! Damn my cursed luck! I must flee! You can't outrun fate!
Come on, don't lose the shit!
Have you alerted the men? We're short on time.
Aye. Those are 2 soldiers. If you don't mind me asking, sir, what's the meaning behind these blood samples you're taking?
Torres tells me that blood is required for the observatory to properly function. If one wishes to use the observatory to, say, spy on King George, then one would require a drop of the King's blood to do so. In other words, a small sample of blood gives us access to a man's everyday life.
Does Torres mean to spy on me, then? I've just given him a sample of my blood.
As have I, Captain Hornigold, as will all Templars. It is a measure of insurance.
And trust, I reckon.
Yes, but fear not. Torres has shipped our samples to a Templar safe house in Rio de Janeiro. We will not be the observatory's first subjects, I assure you.
Aye, sir. I suppose it's a small price to pay for what the Templars have given me in return.
Precisely.
Governor, when you hunted pirates in Madagascar, what methods worked best?
I believe it was my charisma that persuaded them. Violence and threats should always be a last resort. In Madagascar, I offered those pirates a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless but free men, or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Just as you did in Nassau.
Precisely. A pity Commodore Chamberlain did not live to see my thorough success.
It's not like you to gloat, Rogers.
We all deserve a moment, don't we?
Good Christian.
Whatever become of that spear striker fella you had with you?
The Campeche Indian.
Grand Master, welcome.
Buenas noches. What have you learned?
The princess was taken by pirates 6 weeks ago, and so far as we know, the Sage Roberts was still aboard.
Very good. It is something, no? And what measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the Sage's capture.
What of the Sage's present location? Do we know?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. Please do not favor that.
I concur, Grand Master. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that Sikh institution.
I fail to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow on. Natural, efficient.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
You there! Stop! Get on your side, boys!
And what measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the safety.
What of the sage's present location?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. The winds do not favor.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? And what measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the sage's capture.
What of the sage's present location? Do we know?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. The winds do not favor them.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that sick institution.
I fail to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow on. Natural, efficient.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
Remind me, where in Africa are we looking?
Principe, sir, a small island.
We've sent 2 of our best men, Burgess and Cochrane. Privateers with fast ships and firm hearts.
Edward Kenway! Imagine my surprise at seeing your jackdaw anchored there. Have you heard all you came to hear? Will you now rescue the sage from our clutching hands?
A pox on you, traitor! You sold us downriver.
Because I found a better path. The Templars know order, discipline, structure. But you never could fathom these subtleties. Goodbye, old friend. You were a soldier once, when you fought for something real. Something beyond yourself.
Going nowhere! Bastards in my sight!
Let out some sail! Crowd on all the sail we have! Pirate bounty hunters! Oh, to me, Johnny Poker, come rock and roll me over. To me, Johnny Poker, do.
What's our course, Captain?
Principe, Quartermaster. We're sailing for the coast of Africa.
They've reinforcements, Cap! They are tanks coming, come on! They're on the ball line to hit! Fire! No one's the Fire! Fire! The cabin! Position yourselves! Douse the royals and tops! Fire! Fire! They're so exposed! Take the shots off the planks! Fire! I'll clue up! Clue up! Can as much sail as you can! Quick as we can, sir! Fire! Brace yourselves for collision! Fire! Fire! That'll wipe him out! Fire! Fire! Weakest right there, Captain! Fire! Ready to fire! Prepare them! Get him! Fire! Hit him there, sir! That'll wipe him out! Fire! Fire! Reloading! Raise! Fire! Fire! Captain! Get us off the rocks! Fire! Back off, monsieur! Blow us out of the water! Fire! We've been hit! Fire! Almost ready! Fire! And landed a solid volley, sir! Look, Captain! Put a shot right through the head! Give me a drink! Take your shot, Captain! Shorten sail! Get off the squall! Awaiting orders! Crowd on every inch of sail! Down! Are you mad, Captain?
what we have taken, we can improve the ship, Captain.
Who's to catch the wind?
Let's catch some wind, lads.
Every last scrap of duck on the wind.
Who's all? Party like.
How's all but me?
Crowd the mizzen top.
Sailing straight cleans off the wind. Pull.
I'm off to find Roberts.
Don't stay long. The crew's getting restless out.
Captain Kenway.
Yet another dire situation, Roberts. We really must stop meeting like this.
Stop tailing me and your wish had come true.
There's no need for this. You know I'm as good as my word.
Our Captain Howell was killed today in a Portuguese ambush. Headstrong fool. I warned him not to go ashore.
It was orchestrated by the Templars Burgess and Cockram. The same sort that took you to Havana.
Ah. I see now there is no escaping the Templars' attention, is there? I suppose it is time to fight back.
I do like the sound of that.
And I know just how I'll do it. But these men, Burgess and Cockram, they cannot be allowed to leave with word of my escape.
They won't. Count on it.
If you spot any men from my crew, do them some kindness and send them here.
I'll do all I can.
Omdraai je beste spijt in de mij!
There's only what can carry, maggot. We're not waiting on no one. Put some muscle in that buffalo. We're leaving you behind. You done us good, Kenway. Proved yourself a true bravo. And for what? His own bloody pride.
You stepped in the path of my prize. Not a thing a man should do.
A cocksure, Cully. Just like Hornigold said.
That Templar scab means nothing to me. None of you do.
And you're worse for it, Kenway. It were the Templars who took us in when all else went to shit. Not our king. Not our country. The Templars. The Templars is our family. Where's yours?
In honest service, there are thin commons, no wages none. Yet, as gentlemen of fortune, we enjoy plenty and satisfaction, pleasure and ease, liberty and power. So what man with a sensible mind would choose the former life, when the only hazard we pirates run is a sour look from those without strength or splendor? Now,
for 6 weeks.
Frightening to see your passion reflected from me in so stark a light.
But it's a captain you see in me now.
For I have dipped my hands in muddied waters, and, withdrawing them, find 'tis better to be a commander than a common man!
You threaten me with your resistance.
I'm looking for the observatory. Folks say you're the only man that can find it.
Folks are correct. Despite my distaste for your eagerness, I see in you a touch of untested genius. I'm Bartholomew Roberts.
Edward.
I've no secrets to share with you now. But if you'll lend me your aid, in 2 months' time west of the Leeward Islands, well, it's there you'll get some answers, I promise you.
Funny that. With scurvy, the fix is more pleasant than the cause. When you catch a dose from a horn, must treat it with quicksilver. You're fonder of getting the disease than you are of curing it. Something biting at you.
Ah, all men desire to live by a code or a creed, yes? Yet when pressed, most defer to their instincts rather than the laws that bind. What is the appeal of a creed if it does not yoke all men to like behavior?
Might make a man feel like he belongs to something. What's your answer?
Oh, that all men are sheep, and an old wolf like me deserves every ounce of blood he draws. Sail to this location. Bring only those you trust.